Hi, everyone. So welcome back to this series of meditations that 7A and myself are conducting. Again, my name is Alexis Santos, and I'm one of the teachers at 10% Happier, along with 7A Salazi. So these are really kind of potent times that we're in. And last week or last Thursday, 7A offered a beautiful meditation around working with difficult emotions. And the it's just recognizing how often it is that we're going to get overwhelmed, and feelings of anger and upset, despair, they're going to flood our mind from time to time, particularly when we're confronting situations like the pandemic that is going to be really long lasting. And then even more kind of activating potentially is the really deep movements towards racial justice. And maybe some of you are engaging in the protests and the activity around movements for Black lives. And so there's just a lot to really take in. So I'm going to continue this session today with looking at these beautiful qualities that really each of us can cultivate and develop in our minds and hearts. And these are the qualities of compassion and kindness. Particularly what I'd like to look at is when our attention is 100% oriented outward, like a radar that's only focused outward, we're going to lose track of what's happening in our mind and heart, right? So we may be engaging in really important activity, and yet if we're getting burned out, overwhelmed, kind of really activated by anger and upset, that's not going to serve, in a way, our ability to keep going. And in some ways, we're being asked to really keep showing up. And so part of what we're going to do during this practice today is to kind of include both this outward, but also this inward knowing and checking in what's here, cultivating these qualities of kindness and patience, the two that we're really going to stay with today. All right, so if you feel ready, let's go ahead and just find again a posture that allows you to feel at ease. You can kind of soften the neck a little bit, roll the shoulders. Just an invitation in a way to find a sense of grounding, allowing the body to rest on the chair or seat beneath you. Invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. You can also keep them softly open. And just getting a sense of allowing the radar of your attention to be drawn inward a little bit. We're not excluding the world. It's really an opportunity to include maybe how the body is feeling in this moment. And so as you settle into being here, just getting a general sense of how the body, how the mind are doing. And noticing whatever feels easy or obvious to notice. It may be the experience of the breath coming in and going out. We're just becoming aware that here we are, we're in this moment. Recognizing that there is a body, so you may be able to notice the posture, being aware of the arms and the hands resting downward. So noticing how even as I'm speaking, and your awareness can know what I'm saying, can hear my words, that part of your awareness can also be inward, recognizing how you're feeling in this moment, whether you're feeling settled, tired, anxious, or at ease. Taking these moments to be mindful or to be aware is giving us an opportunity to recognize the state of our mind and heart and to meet it with whatever's happening, to meet it with a sense of kindness and patience. And so, just as we might take care of the physical body, either by exercising, going for walks, or running, showering the body each day or every few days, taking care of the mind is really something that brings so much benefit. And all we need to do is to remember to notice what's here, to acknowledge and to be mindful of the body just as it is. Remembering that from the perspective of awareness, there's no wrong experience to be having. Excuse me. Our meditation practice is really an invitation to be aware of just one moment at a time. So, for example, there may be feelings that this quarantine may be going on forever, the pandemic, or the movement towards racial equity, racial justice isn't coming soon enough. In our practice, taking one moment at a time, one breath at a time, reminds us that however long the process or the journey of life takes, we can always refresh ourselves one moment at a time, breathing in and letting the breath go. Simply feeling or acknowledging what's present. And this is how the mind grows in steadiness, sense of kindness with what's here. Softly receiving one moment at a time, feeling the body, being aware of whatever is arising with a receptive sense of knowing. In this last moment of our practice together, just taking a moment to imagine how meeting these next moments of your day or afternoon or evening, how it might look with these qualities of patience and kindness being there as possibilities. And whenever you feel ready, allowing the eyes to open again if they've been closed. Okay, good to practice with you. So, it's easy to say words like patience and kindness. They're words, and most of us in some ways want to have these qualities operating even when we are maybe doing very important work in the world that requires a whole range even of our emotions. But in terms of our inner experience, meeting the difficult and the challenging experiences or ongoing experiences with the possibility of being patient and kind, in a way, just as this invitation to have this sense of the radar, being both aware of the world, but also tuning in, right? Just one simple breath, feeling the body can really refresh the mind again so that we have a chance to keep going, right? And being the best that we can in any given moment. So just a reminder that if you'd like to get more meditations, you can go to Fitbit Premium, where there's meditations from 10% Happier. And just wishing you all the best. And reminder that Thursday, my good friend Sebene Selassie will be back with another meditation. And then following that, I'll be back on a week from now, next Tuesday. All right, take care, everyone. Wishing you all the best.